gotta adjust.
Shit's just tough.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make it work because, what are you gonna do? By the way, none of that shit's going on here.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
Welcome to Inside Thoughts. Episode 13. Hey, where are we with the fucking picture?
Okay, I'm sorry. I had COVID. I was gone, and then my intern, I possibly had gave her COVID too. So we were like out for the count. So I'm gonna rework that. I apologize.
You texted me and you were like, "Bro, I think I got COVID. I don't know when I got it. You might have it." And I was like, "I don't have COVID."
I was like, "Go test yourself," because I was here and they were trying to track like when I was most contagious. And lo and behold, the day I came over here to do podcasts is one of my most contagious times. That's why I was like, "Go."
Hey, guess who didn't get COVID? You want to know why? I am such a healthy individual.
No, you're not. No.
So how was
you just got lucky?
How was getting COVID?
I mean, it sucked. Excuse me. It sucked, obviously. You know why? I missed all of the fun stuff. You ever have one of those weekends or one of those times where you make these big plans, you're looking forward to them because you're like, man, I'm going to do this. I'm excited about this. My homeboy's coming to town. I'm going to go drinking. Like, it's like a plan because, I'm a lot busier these days as far as like trying to juggle things. So when I make plans to drink and I'm like, oh, I'm going to drink and have a good time. That's like something as I'm getting older where I'm like,
you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's like the little tick off the check mark. Like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to have fun.
Getting
like
off work, let's go to the bars. It's like, no, we're planning to get fucked up. Yeah. So you didn't get to do that?
No. Actually, I found out of the worst time that I had COVID. I found out on a Friday that I had COVID, Friday morning.
That's tough.
Because my boss was just like, I had the sniffles still, I guess, or more like allergies is what it felt like. But had allergies, and I was thinking that, they changed the filters and stuff at work, and I'm like, man, these filters are really like fucking me up. I don't know what the heck is going on. And then
you thought it was the air filter.
I did, because I'm like,
what the fuck you putting here, pollen?
Because it's that time of year where it gets the temperatures change. So you remember where a certain time of year comes and the studio will be like freaking freezing. 2 degrees. Yep. Yeah. And usually when that happens, it's when it takes an effect on my nose. So my nose takes a second to adjust to it. It happens every year. So I just assumed it was that time of year again. I was like, damn, man, they just did this and they had to do it on a Friday. And then, the boss always hears me and is like, you should go take a COVID test. Like, go do one now. Everybody's dropping like flies. Go do one. And then lo and behold, I guess I had COVID. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, good kid Audrey brought COVID in the office.
I wasn't expecting
Who'd you give it to up at the office?
I didn't give it to anybody, actually. Other people had already been dropping off at the office, and so I just happened to fall victim. I was actually a surprise.
Who do you think you got it from?
Surprise, I got COVID.
Who do you think gave it to you?
I don't know. I'm not putting them out there like that.
No, put them out there.
No, I'm not putting them out there like that.
37 people that watch this, they're not going to give a shit.
No, because I don't know if I got it from my wrestling show, because I had an event that Saturday, the weekend before.
Or you mean all the dumb rednecks that showed up to watch the wrestling? You probably got it from there.
No, we actually were having microphone difficulties, so I had to go down to one mic, and me and my co-host and everybody had to share one mic that night.
So y'all were just breathing on each other's
breath.
So
I'm assuming that maybe, but at the same time, maybe not. I might have got it at the office because nobody at my wrestling show got COVID. So I'm thinking it was more at the office. Just don't know. I don't know who, but it's been going around my office. So, the thing that sucks though is being in COVID prison or
quarantine.
Quarantine for 10 days. That shit sucks. That will drive you crazy.
No.
Now I understand what your life is like, Nick. Like,
it's not my life anymore. That's how it was, you dick.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I understand what your life is like. Looking at these 4 walls and just like, I felt like a freaking like crackhead, like Tyrone Biggums. I was feeling like, oh man, I just gotta look on social media.
You got on the outside air.
I just gotta see what everybody's going on over there. You know what even sucked even more is the fact that I couldn't really touch any of my pets. Because they say that you can pass it to them.
Oh yeah, and you got the geriatric crew over there.
Yo, so they were just sitting outside my door.
And Bob, what's the other one's name?
His name is Leroy. It's Cookie, Leroy, and Tony. Thank you very much. Bob. Think I'm that basic? I'm gonna name a cat Bob.
Oh no. By the way,
you know me.
Sidebar. I asked this girl. I forget how it came up in conversation, but she was like big into dogs, and I just brought up that Mike Vick was my childhood idol, so I had to save it somehow. I was like, hey, tell me if this dog's ugly.
And Fuck you, bro.
I had to save it. I was trying to get some pussy.
Cookie's Instagram. You fucking dick. Like, fuck you.
You want to know how I knew it wasn't going to work? She thought Cookie was cute, and I was like,
"Yay!"
No. I paid the tab and left. I was like, "You dumb bitch! There's no way you can look at that rat ass terrier and go, that's a cute dog." No, fuck, it's not.
Yeah, I think she's getting sick though. I have to take her to the vet, so I'm a little worried about her.
You know what? I am gonna be sad when Cookie dies, not because I care about Cookie, but you're just gonna be a chore to deal with. I feel bad for
What
Michael.
do you mean I'll be a chore to deal with? I
You're
know,
gonna be
because you
broken.
sound like Michael. Michael says that about Cookie too. He's like, you're ugly. Like, he only likes Tony. Him and Tony have this like love-hate relationship. Like,
Yeah.
if I describe it well, he chases that cat around with a broom and stuff sometimes just to like fuck with him. Like,
what
sometimes
you're
Tony will
supposed to
be
do with
sleeping
cats.
or whatever, and he'll just go up there and like push him off the couch or push him off stuff.
It's funny.
And Tony has like an attitude, so he's just like, like he gets he gets pissed, and Michael has like claw marks like all over him. Like, he loves fucking with that cat.
That's
And I'm like,
that's why cats are fun.
you low key turned into a cat daddy, and that's the only cat that he likes. The rest of the pets in the house, he's like, yeah, this one's ugly.
Yeah, it's because they're all
This
old
one's
people,
old and
bro.
decrepit.
Hey, so COVID, you're vaccinated, right? So it didn't affect you that bad?
You know what? It wasn't bad. It literally just felt like allergies. I think I had maybe one bad day, and then I just had the world's longest runny nose. Like, it wasn't
It
bad.
kind of sounds like when I got COVID with
No,
no
that does
vaccine.
not sound like the same. That
No.
doesn't sound the
I
same.
had a headache
You should
and
still
back
go
pain.
and get your shot, because you should still be safe here. Get your shot, get it over and done with.
probably
You got
should.
roommates and stuff in this shit. Your roommates are vaccinated. You should just get the shot.
I should.
Get the shot and get over with.
You know what's funny? My mom calls me up like once a week, asking me if I got it yet.
And you keep dragging this. Can I ask you, why are you dragging it out anyways? Why do you refuse to get it?
Because I don't need it. If I need it to go do something or for a job or to go travel, yeah, I'll go get it.
But now it's getting to the point where you do need it, though. Didn't you
what?
see what Biden just did? That's just what he did with the government. Is just a matter of time before everybody else is going to start doing the same.
Until
mandate
Biden
shit.
says,
Like,
I will take away your student loans for you to get this vaccine. That's all he's got to do. I'll go get 50 shots, bro. I don't care. Because here's the thing. I'm going to have to you got to keep getting booster shots.
I know, but even if you're not sick, like, this is the thing that annoys me about
It's being
you.
selfish.
Yeah,
Being
and you are
selfish.
100% being selfish.
being
Because, yeah,
selfish.
you don't get sick or whatever. You probably don't. But who knows? I probably got COVID from your motherfucking ass because you had already had COVID and I hadn't had it.
In
I
July of last year,
I'm
you're
just
not
saying,
going to blame
you
that
already
on
had
me.
your little antibodies built up. I hadn't had it. I was dodging it left and right and then
You're not blaming that on me.
knocked out like nothing.
In the slightest,
Probably
bro.
got it from you. Probably got it from you.
Not even close. No, but it's just one of those things where, like, I just don't care. Like, if my grandparents were here or my parents lived here, I'd go get it because I care about them. Their immune systems aren't as good as mine. But I care about 0 old people in this city.
Bro, it just...
If I breathe on the right old person, job opens up.
No.
401k for the taking. I don't give a shit.
What the fuck, bro? What's wrong with you?
There's less traffic, bro. I don't give a
Bro, there's less traffic because the old people they're not even on the
shit. Who do you think
roads like
causes
that.
traffic?
The students. In this town, it's the students.
Okay, well, I'll go breathe on them too. Hope they got a good immune system. Dog,
Fuck
I
outta
don't
here.
care.
Bro, you're
I'm
whack.
selfish.
You are.
And this is why we can't come together as a country.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I just don't care. But my mom, the way she talks to me about it, she's like, go get it. You're going to need it. I almost feel like she wants me to catch it and die.
She probably does. Can I tell you that I had to go and yell at... I got into like some social media tea with my childhood neighbor over getting the shot and getting COVID because I was like, yo, man, I'm out of COVID jail. I'm free, bitches. Woo! And the first thing she did is, that's what you get. Now go get vaccinated. And it's like...
Bitch, I'm already vaccinated. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
'Cause that's what people just want
But I mean,
something to be
people
mad
just want
about.
to COVID shame you now, and now it's turned to a thing where it's like, damn, I get tired of that. It's like, if I wanted to be shamed, I would stay on Twitter all day, every day. Like, I don't want to be shamed. I don't want to hear your stuff. I'm good. Like, you stay over there and stay out of my damn
But that's what I'm
comments.
saying is people don't have anything to care about or be mad about, so they look at what everybody else is doing. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
and say something.
But I just, like, I know I'm being selfish, and I'm not. I just want to say this for the record. I've had to say this like 50 times because I am bald and white, so I know what it looks like. I'm not a Trumper. I'm not like, I don't know what they're putting in that vaccine. I got to do my research. I'm lazy. I don't want to go get it.
But now it's like, it's free, and it literally takes maybe 5-10 minutes to do, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
mean,
I just don't want to do it.
but you'll go and do anything else. You go and wake up and run every goddamn day. Like,
And that's to stave off the COVID and look sexy as fuck.
Oh, bro. Speaking of sexy, you listen to that Drake? It's Certified Lover Boy season now.
I'm pissed that was the
song. So are you in there way too sexy?
No.
You're not out there bumping that?
That might be the worst song I've When I heard that, I didn't even listen through the whole thing.
You didn't listen to the whole album?
No, I listened through the whole album, but that one...
too sexy for this one.
The video was funny, but that song was a 2-pack of ass. On everything I love.
That's the single, though. That's the
single. That's just like one of those things where it's like, okay, that goes to show that there are more dumb people on this planet than smart people.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Bitches love it. I like it.
Yeah, because it
I was
takes
sitting
zero
up there
thought.
doing that. I'm too sexy for this. Like,
yeah, that's...
Girls
it's
need a
about
song.
the music.
Nah, man.
You're like Jack Black and School of Rock, bro. Y'all are just selling out to the man. Miss Mullins is the man. You know about her.
No, I need something that makes me feel fly when I get ready to go out. And that does. Way too sexy.
See, I look in the mirror and I get all that.
I'm protected. Like
I don't need Drake and Future telling me that I'm too.
Yeah,
I
you
know
do.
I am. Fuck. Bitches double take when I walk down the street. I'm 5'8" and I still get bitches I shouldn't get. Don't tell me I'm not good looking. That's what all my buddies tell me that shit. They're like, bro, you're short. And I was like, that's how I know I'm good looking. I still get better looking girls than you. Don't talk to me. I'm pretty. I feel like Muhammad Ali out here.
I'm the prettiest motherfucker alive.
So what's your song then? Like, what are your songs on the album?
Shit, I already like it. Wasn't like a go back for me.
It wasn't a banger, so you only had like maybe 1 or 2.
No, I liked like 8 songs off the album.
I think I like.
The one that I played the most was the Travis Scott one.
I like that one, but mine is
What's that one
My
called?
Mind. Race My Mind? Because it's like a good little Drakey Drake beat.
No,
like
what's the fucking one with him and Travis Scott?
Fair Trade.
Fair
Seems
Trade.
like a fair trade to me.
I've been losing friends and getting peace. Sounds like a fair trade to me.
I was like, that's that petty
That's
shit on here.
every fucking guy's song. Every time I ask people whose song, like every
exactly.
dude always says that song.
It's tough, soft guy shit. That's
okay,
what it is.
can we talk about like Jay-Z's verse on Drake's album versus
Garbage.
Drake's? So okay, I thought that was just me. So just Jay-Z just decided to just put out garbage for everybody's album now. He's just like, you guys want these features, I'm just gonna just half-ass it from now on.
He's garbage.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too good. Didn't think it was too good either.
I really liked, and this is so dumb, but the what is it called? Gun Talk, the song with 21 Savage. Knife Talk.
Knife talk.
Where he's like,
Yeah, Poppy outside. Check the weather and it's getting oppy outside.
I was like, that's the dumbest fucking line. Me and my buddy Isaiah just say that shit all the time. It's so dumb, but I love that shit.
Check the weather and it's getting real oppy outside.
Fucking nerd.
It's dumb, but that's why you like Drake for how can I bring
stupid ass one-liners?
How can I bring these dumb lyrics into society? I'm too sexy, fair trade, real oppy outside.
Yeah, Race My Mind is my jam. I like that one. I still like Way Too Sexy, even though you hate it. Fair Trade is not bad, but I just feel like it's overplayed because I got to hear it from a man all the time. He get on my nerves with that, so we don't let that go.
You just don't like the best songs.
And then I like Poppy's Home and Champagne Poetry, so...
Yeah, those were good. There weren't like bad songs on the album except Way Too Sexy. That was the only bad song.
Stop coming for Way Too Sexy. That song is fire.
I'm sorry, you're dumb. It's a bad song.
No, the song is fire. The beat goes in. I'm way too sexy.
So I forgot to tell you about this. I've had the 2 weirdest like outside experiences. Like I went outside and some weird shit happened.
Why? What?
So last week we're at Chewy's, me, Dries, a couple people eating dinner, and we're leaving to go out drinking, and one of our buddies is like getting stopped by this dude, and we're like, all right, let's pull over, say, hey, hurry up, let's go, like, stop the situation. So we say, hey, we're going, come on, and the dude walks over to us, and he starts giving the spiel like he wasn't a homeless dude, but he just walks up and he was like, hey, man, all right, I'm going to go ahead and tell you off rip, my dad just died. And I was like, okay, already, way too information than I wanted to know.
That's your first response? It just...
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay,
that was
but
just
that's
internal.
in the head.
I was like, bro, don't tell me that shit. Like, that's a hard sell.
That's what we say in the sales business.
And I didn't want the hard sell right there. So he was like, yeah, my dad just died, but, fuck my dad. Who was he, right? Or that's at least how everybody's telling me or looking at me. So I walk over here. I got some free food from Chewy's, but I had a backpack filled with a pound of gas. I had a pound of meth. I had cocaine. I had them Xannies. And I just got jumped, and they took all my shit and my Chewy's. And this dude had 2 black eyes. His face was all fucked up. He was telling the truth. And he was like, all I need is some money to go buy some Jordans for my dad's funeral tomorrow, because I can't walk up there looking like shit. And I was like,
you already look like shit.
I'm sitting there trying not to laugh my dick off, because
you were laughing at this?
He walking around with a backpack full of everything Mexico got and wonders why he got jumped. So I go, no, bro, I ain't got... we ain't got shit.
I'm a heartfelt person. If somebody showed up to me, Nick, with 2 black eyes like that, I'd be like, "Oh, sweetie."
He was walking around with 5 pounds of drugs.
You need this,
he's stupid. I'm not even against drugs. He's stupid, just an idiot.
But he got his ass whooped, so you need this more than me. Here's some Chewy's.
No, I wasn't gonna get
extra
him shit.
queso.
He wanted money to go buy some shoes so he could look fresh. Hey, bro, not the biggest of your problems, but here's the best part.
Kind of is. You want to go to your daddy's funeral looking like a bum? No.
It doesn't matter. It's a funeral. Nobody gives a shit.
No. Yo, Nick, is this a black guy?
He was black.
Okay, let me tell you. Yes, it does matter. We come out, we show out. You may have not been raised like this, but let me tell you, man, you're raised up with my parents, especially growing up with my mom. You do not go like that dressed up in the house of the Lord. Show some respect. That's the first thing they say.
Yeah, but
first thing they say.
Hold on. And this is what pisses me off about church people, because church people are the phoniest fucks on the planet.
What?
Jesus said, come as you are. I don't give a fuck. First of all, my dad's dead. Definitely doesn't matter what I'm wearing, because I'm just here to grieve about my father's life.
Nope.
Don't give a shit. But here's what the dude said before we were about to drive off. He was like, y'all got money or anything? Like, y'all want to go give me some Chewy's? We're like, no. He goes, you got a gun I can borrow? Dude's going to go back and kill them dudes. When I was thinking, I was like...
Your sick sense of humor.
How? Wait, hold on. How is that not funny?
Because you are. You're sitting up there like, yes, what's wrong with you?
Let's entertain the idea that I do have a gun in the car. Also, retarded, but Texas law says I can walk around with a gun even if I don't know how to use it. Thank you, Texas. So, let's say I have a gun in the car. This guy goes, can I borrow a gun? Yeah, dude, this one's registered to me. Go ahead, take it, give it back to me later. Go ahead, catch 4 or 5 bodies with it so that I get in trouble and they bring me in for questioning. That's the most ridiculous shit another human being has ever asked me in my entire life. Can I borrow a gun?
Yeah, I mean, you're in Texas. This is the brotherly love state, right?
That's
brotherly love.
Philadelphia,
sure
the
love.
city.
Oh, is that
Philly? The city of brotherly love.
Oh. What's Texas? The friendly state?
The Lone Star State. Or the
no,
friendly
we're the
state.
friendly
Yeah,
okay, so he was trying to see if you'd be friendly with him. Sure.
I don't give a fuck. No, but hey, so that happened last week, and then...
That was at Chewy's?
That was at Chewy's parking lot. So that was fucking weird. What just happened to me today, like before you got here, I was out running. I texted you, I was like, hey, I'm running, I got to take a shower, blah, blah, blah. Making sure COVID doesn't get me. I'm like running. So I'm jogging down Wellborn. And you know, like when you're walking down the street, running down the street, and you see other people coming, you're like, oh shit, we gotta get on one side. Way. So I'm like, I see a couple people jogging like in the distance, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta get on the right side, gotta make my body smaller, cause ripped as fuck. I don't wanna, boot them off into the street.
Please,
move
on, go on.
I see this dude jogging down the street. And I look behind him, and 2 police officers are chasing him, and they are not running fast. And so this dude's running, and this car is taking a left turn, tries to cut the dude off, and he does like a little Barry Sanders juke, gets out the way of the car, stops the cops, and the cops are like, move! So the car drives away, and this dude's like jogging. He sees me, and he looks at me, and I'm just posted up there. I got my phone because I'm like, I'm 100% documenting.
Is this on your Snapchat?
Snapchat and Instagram. So I'm just sitting there, and he like looks a little worried because, ripped his shit. I could obviously take him down super easy. So,
move on.
I had to do it one more time.
I was like...
So he looks at me, and he's got like this nervous look in his face like, come on, bro, don't. Like, so I'm just sitting there. I have zero intention of stopping this dude because this is not my job. I don't know if he's got a knife, a gun. I'm not fucking with this dude. Or let's say I trip him, get him in jail. He remembers my face. Now he's going to try and come kill me after he gets out.
Obviously, because you're a little pansy. So go on.
Okay, am a bitch. So he jogs by, realizes I'm not going to stop him, gives me the nod, like, thank you, bro. Keeps jogging down the street. These two fucking cops are jogging by, and the one cop in the front was a woman. By the way, woman cop was outrunning the fat white cop, so woman power. But she looks at me and gives me the dirtiest fucking look, like I was supposed to stop him.
That was your good Samaritan stance.
What would you do in that situation? You stopping somebody running from the cops?
Nick. No, we do that. That ain't my business. So.
Okay. So
that's not my business.
Thou shalt not throw stones in a glass house. We'll bring it back to Jesus. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop that shit. I don't know what he did.
It's not my business.
I saw two
and
white
like you
cops.
said, I don't know if he has a gun. I don't know if he has a knife. Secondly, you didn't teach me to be a professional. Do I look like I can tackle somebody? No. So.
But that's what I'm saying. I see two white cops chasing a black man in America. He's obviously innocent. I don't want to get involved.
Really? You're going to pull the race card?
I don't want to get involved.
You think you're going to pull the 2020
What do I look
here?
like, Audrey?
That's what you're going to do?
If me being a bald white man,
Yeah,
I
that
stop
too.
a black dude running from the cops, I am never allowed to have a black friend the rest of my life.
True.
I'm never allowed to go to any barbecues ever again.
Which would be hard for you because you have a lot of black friends.
But that's what I'm saying. I lose my credibility. So I could have just let murder rapists. Yeah, I ain't snitching.
Well, hopefully he's not a murderer or rapist.
The funniest thing, so I sent that to my buddies, and they go, like, it's like cartoon funny how slow they were running. Like,
I gotta see
go
it.
watch this
I'm
real
watching
quick.
it now because I gotta see.
Just
it.
go to my Instagram because
said it's on
Snapchat
your-
I got some other shit on there. Like, dude was just casually jogging down the street. My buddies were like, he definitely didn't murder anybody running that slow.
He's pretty slow.
And look at the cops behind.
I can't even see the cop because you switched it back.
Well,
to
because
face.
she started giving me a dirty look, and I was like, I'm not
From
gonna.
a distance, she was already giving you.
Well, because she was just out of breath as shit.
I thought this guy looks like he's just jogging.
And so then, after they leave, I started jogging down the street, and there's two cop cars just parked with the doors open on Villa Maria under, like, that overpass.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if you knew this, but you were literally right up the street from the hood here. Did you not know that?
Here's the thing.
I'll tell you that because there was a kid that died, like, right down the road in those other apartments from your area over here. Did you not know that?
Here's the thing.
So
because
you should see some crazy
stuff. When I first moved here, College Station people would be like, don't go to Bryan. That's the ghetto. And then I went down there, and it was just people drying clothes out on clothes hangers outside. There is no hood in this area.
No. This apartment is like fucked. Not this one here.
There's poor people.
No, I'm not playing with you, Nick. Like, I understand. We're both on the same page here of like, yeah, whatever. That's not
Denver.
really a hood.
I've lived in Atlanta.
Yeah, and I lived in a hood where like a guy was getting shot in the ass outside my window. Like, crazy shit was really happening. They had a meth lab explode on the other side of the building. Like, real type of
There's not that kind of hood here.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
No, this apartment there does. Like, there's a kid that happened a couple months ago. Because I only remember because of my ex's shenanigans. There was a kid a couple months ago in those apartments that are like, not yours, because yours is gated obviously for a reason, but not yours. But when you go further down, like you're going towards Northgate, and you'll see those little kind of little janky looking apartments. Okay, so there was some murder that happened there like 3 or 4 months ago, and then another robbery. Like, stuff always pops off at that. That's not the hood, dog. It's not, but I'm saying stuff always pops off at that apartment. What I'm saying and why I bring this up is that will be one of many, hopefully, interesting stories that you have. Because there's something always popping off around those apartments.
I was laughing so hard. Just because I was just jogging.
He's barely even running.
But that's what I'm saying. He was running so slow. I hope he got away.
He's barely even running.
Also, I would like to say, great restraint by the police department for not just shooting him. They were running with him.
Oh, they just chased him. Did they?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Did they ever catch him? Do you ever see if they caught him?
No, I kept running. I don't give a shit. That's not my business.
Yeah, you didn't watch? Oh, man, you're not a true not my business person. Normally, you're like, that ain't my business, but I'm going to see.
No, literally, if it's not my business, I don't care.
Oh, look, my shoe's untied. Okay, let me just keep on watching. Like,
no, it was a funny situation, and I let it go, and then I had to focus back on me because, remember, selfish person.
Lame. So there's no resolve to this story. Lame.
Why don't you just check the College Station Twitter or the police Twitter?
Because it's not like they're going to say, hey, police officers were outrun by a suspect. I'm going to put that out there.
I actually did just see that there was an advertisement for Brian PD. They want to get more cops in there. I bet you got to have a solid 40 time now to go apply for that police department.
I mean, they do check, they do a PT test and stuff like that on you. I do know that.
I mean, the cops that were chasing this dude, one was a girl.
Nick, go be a cop.
That would be a dirty cop.
Go be a cop.
No.
Speaking of dirty cops, okay, this is completely off rip, but I gotta know, how far are you? Did you finish Power?
I finished. Yeah, I didn't get Power Book 2 or Kanan because I can't watch it.
Why? Oh, because they're still going. But you finished Power completely. Bro, we needed to talk about that. So you're done.
Done.
Okay, what'd you think about it? Did you guess who actually shot Ghost?
Oh, yeah. The first
episode before they did this rewind a couple times?
Yeah,
you already knew it?
5 episodes, trying to, who killed, it was Tariq, dude. Come on.
He is a little asshole, too, man. That little
he
kid he deserved his ass whoop. You know when he really deserved a whooping is whenever he did these shenanigans playing with the Serbs. That's why he got beat up with those potatoes. He deserved that.
That was the Italian.
Was it? Oh, okay.
And it was oranges.
Was it oranges?
Come on, bro.
It's been sorry, you're a little late to the game. It's been about a year since it came out.
Well, then why are we talking about this TV show that got done fucking 5 years ago?
Well, because I wanted you to watch it.
Yeah, it was a good show.
It got done over the summer. I shouldn't say it wasn't 5 years ago. It was over the summer.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Well, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for finally watching it.
Now let me get your Showtime login so I can watch Power Book 2 and Kanan.
Oh, Stars? Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
It's Mama Rose's stuff. I use her stuff. So
okay, well, text me that shit.
I got you. I'll send it to you so you can watch.
Because that's the only thing that sucks about when you finish a show, because you're like, I'm empty.
Yeah, because you get so into the show and you're just like, damn. Yo, but tell me, bro. Tell me you were not Tommy. I 100% when I watch him, I'm like, yo, that's Nick's character.
Crazy,
Nick is fucking Tommy. Tommy came in there with a Tommy gun. You're right. Shot up Proctor like it was nothing. I was like, all right.
Yeah, Tommy's a psycho, bro. That's what I got pissed because you were not the only person that told me
you
remind me of Tommy.
No,
he's a psycho.
He's loyal. Tommy's problem is he so
killed his
damn
girlfriend.
loyal.
He killed 4 people he didn't need to kill, and he's a fucking idiot.
And he fucked up Proctor in front of his little girl. He went in there with a Tommy gun and fucked up Proctor. R.I.P. to the Proctor, the lawyer. I felt so bad for him.
You know how when people do that shit, oh, you know who you look like? And they tell you somebody that's just totally not flattering at all. That's how I feel about.
People tell you that you're like Tommy.
2 people tell me that I'm Tommy. That's not me. Don't put that shit on me,
bro. Stop it. When you started watching, you're just like, yeah, I could definitely see my Tommy. It's just that you finally got the whole aspect of Tommy.
He's crazy.
He survived. He's not crazy. Tommy is loyal. The problem with his character, he's just is too loyal. He's too loyal.
Murderer.
Oh, they're all murderers.
I know.
They're all murderers. This is no good guy on the show.
Okay.
They're all
then
terrible.
Stop saying that. That's me.
Tell me you didn't think that Kendrick Lamar did that
Hey, papi. I bet you don't have a lot of friends, hey, papi.
When he did that fucking weird ass laugh, I was like, okay. I was kind of drunk when I watched that.
Okay, Kendrick.
That makes me feel uncomfortable. Don't care for that. By the way, you fucking with any of this stuff Kendrick and Baby Keem are putting out?
I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie. The first song I had to listen to. The first song I liked.
Kendrick's verse is dope.
Yeah, I liked it and I liked the beat and stuff. But it took me a minute to get into it. Then I watched the video and I'm like, all right, I guess I can get into it. But it wasn't an immediate love for me. So,
I don't.
And I haven't listened to it again
top of
since.
the moaning, top of the moaning, top of the moaning. I get that they're making fun of something, but I don't.
Are you surprised that Kendrick came out and said that he's leaving TDE?
Yeah, I can't really figure that one out because conventional wisdom would just say he's going to start his own record
label and do his own shit.
But also, Kendrick doesn't really drop albums he drops them just to be on top.
Yeah.
He sees what's going on and then goes,
and he
how can I figure out how to provide a solution?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Because Cole does the same thing, but Cole also comes out and just goes, I'm the best.
I mean, well, Cole is fire.
He's the best.
And he takes, you know what I was talking about J. Cole is how long he takes. Because remember when he dropped the album and then he was doing these little little mini series, little web series they was going with it. And we're like, damn, that shit motivated me. Like, I watched that and I was like, yo, bro, we gotta be on our stuff.
Right.
Like, you know, I feel like Kendrick, even though we're never gonna get Kendrick and J. Cole together, I would love for it to happen, but it will never happen. I feel like Kendrick, like you were saying, is probably just gonna go and start doing either his own record label. He's at that level where he can now.
Right.
He should, honestly. But I mean, I'm just kind of trying to figure out if maybe he's leaving TDE because of some bad blood or so, you know?
I feel like his contract's just up and he can make more money.
And he's
Dre,
like, yeah, forget this.
how was San Francisco, buddy?
San Francisco.
This dude walked in last night at like, I don't know, fucking midnight, and I like woke up, and I couldn't remember if I locked the door or not.
So you thought some crazy person was in the house?
I just like, I had that, like, I got pissed for a second. I was like, I'm going to have to go fight somebody that's in my house that's not supposed to be, because I didn't think he was getting back till
Nick,
today.
your ass can't even fight, so I don't even know why you're up there. I gotta go fight somebody.
Beat some ass.
Nah, bro, you cannot fight.
I'll beat the dog shit out of somebody.
Bro, please.
Idris,
Please. You ain't gotta lie to me. You can't fight.
Can I beat somebody up?
No. Thank you, Idris. Thank you. We all know the answer. The answer is no. You can talk some mad shit, but we all know your ass is getting your ass whooped.
I'm about to cut these cameras off. I'm about to beat your ass. Fuck you talking about?
Because you got little man syndrome. See? That's
I gotta get bigger. I gotta get bigger. Bigger and louder. That's what we do.
Bro, don't act like I haven't seen you in your little man syndrome most. No. We gonna have a problem here. Do you not remember? We gonna have a problem.
Oh, New Year's?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Nick, like, flexed up and was like,
and what happened? Did I not get my money back?
Yeah, but you didn't fight. You just
There was 3 of them.
You pulled your little man syndrome card out, and I guess they got scared and thought you were actually going to do something. So I guess the bald head worked for you, and they thought you were going to do something.
Because I look scary.
No, you don't, though. You don't,
look...
because your ass really can't fight. Little do people know. Well, now they're going to know now, but... Nick really is a bitch. He cannot fight.
No,
he'll put up a good try, but I feel like
I've never won one. I've also, for the record, 2 things.
Fight.
One, I'm almost 30. I don't need to be fighting somebody unless like.
Oh, you're gonna use the age thing now. You're gonna use the maturity thing now.
I'm mature. Secondly.
Excuse me.
I've never fought somebody my size.
Let me hear that same conversation from drunk Nick. Let me hear that same energy. I hope you keep that same energy.
Yeah, drunk Nick's an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't know why people hang around that dude. That guy's a fuck. Dude says wild shit. He's always turned up about something that doesn't matter.
Yeah, keep that same energy. Just saying.
Drunk Nick's a dick.
Anyways, well, I'm glad you finished Power. That's really all I wanted to know if you finished, so I could talk about it with you now. So,
all right, what else?
I'll talk off mic.
We forgetting anything?
No, certified lover boy had COVID. I went to a strip club.
Got some titties in your face?
I sure did. I think people are morally surprised. This is the thing that I was kind of pissed off about because, you know, I told my dad, because me and my dad have a pretty good relationship. I'm not going to lie. I'm a daddy's girl, and we talk almost every day. So I was telling my dad, he was calling me because it was my birthday, and he's like, yeah, so what are you going to do tonight? And I'm like, yo, Michael took me to Austin, so I'm thinking, I just asked him to take me to a strip club. He's like, aren't you respectable? Like, my dad low-key gave me a 45-minute lecture about how I'm a respectable woman and what am I going to get from the strip club and why I need to be going there and what's wrong with you.
Titties in your face, bitch.
He acts like I do this every single damn day, and it was irritating me because I feel like I hate the fact that strip clubs have this synonymous just, oh, if you go there, you're
a piece of shit.
Yeah, because you're not.
You hate that?
I do, because I used to work at a strip club in my past, so I do. Not that I was ever stripping. I was not. I was a hostess.
Audrey was a stripper.
I was not a stripper. They made me quit when I started in radio, but I was a hostess. My name was Sasha. I used to be making some good money.
Hi, I'm Sasha. Private dances are 60. Don't touch the girls. If
What
you
do you
have any
want to
problems,
drink?
Marco's gonna beat your ass.
Sasha, get the fuck out of here.
Bro, don't be hating on my hostess name, but that was my hostess name whenever I used to work at a strip club called Centerfolds in Denver. Hey, man, I had to pay the rent. Rent was going up.
Here's the thing about strip clubs.
Huh.
You go in like your early mid-20s because you got to just check it out.
How many strip clubs have you been to?
4?
4 in your
I'm not a big
whole
strip
entire
club.
life? Yeah, neither. I find that a lot of my friend circle is not. They're not really big.
I started thinking too rationally. And you can only have so much of a conversation when you're like, you know, this bitch is naked sitting on you and she's like, yeah, I'm just doing this so I can be a nurse. And I'm like, Here's an extra 20. Sorry about your 4 kids.
But you can't. So are you saying you can't go to a strip club and like put that out of your head and just enjoy the moment of, hey, we're here, let's have a good time?
Okay, so here's the thing. You go in your early or mid 20s a couple times because you're like, I got to go to a strip club. It's funny. Let me see some titties. Then after you see what it is, then you just go like, hey, it's funny, or we're drunk, or what's like.
Just
it's like
have
going
a good
to a
time.
zoo almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you actually like going past age 24, something went wrong in your life.
Bro, what the fuck?
If you like going consistently to strip clubs.
Okay, let's be specific. Consistently
because
there.
there's only maybe 4 strip clubs in the whole United States that have food worth going there. There's one in Atlanta, and there's one in Charlotte that has really good breakfast.
There's a strip club serves breakfast? They serve breakfast at that strip club?
That's what I went out to Charlotte with one of my buddies, and he was like, it was after the bars closed. I was like, we need some food, and he goes, I know where to go.
He took you to the strip club.
Yeah, the strip club. I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, come on. And he goes, no, dude, you don't understand. They got this breakfast buffet, and it's smacked. And I'm sitting there. These girls are coming up like, you want to dance? I'm like, bitch, I'm eating pancakes. So you don't go there for the food.
Okay.
You go there because you are such a lonely individual, or you kind of got like an ego tripping thing where you just want to blow money and see people be beneath you type thing. So after age 24, if you go consistently, there is something wrong with you. Man. There's nothing wrong with the strippers because they
by
make
all
great
means
money.
get their money.
Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. There is nothing wrong with strippers. If you as a
I'll just
consumer
say there were some beautiful women up in there. And you know what? I feel like it's interesting how in strip clubs the rules are different for girls than it is for guys. Like guys,
y'all get to do whatever
y'all
you want.
can't really do shit. Women, we can touch on them, do whatever, act like a crazy person, and nobody says shit.
Yeah, because there's no fear of dick coming from you. Like that's the only.
Why? You should fear like.
No.
Like a lot of these strippers too. By the way, when I was there, because we went to the Yellow Rose in Austin, which shout out to them because they had a good mix of girls. Felt like I was in P Valley in there. It was nice. So
keep going.
So when I was in there or so, and I was thinking to myself, because I had a couple of drinks and stuff, and by then I start really getting lost in my thoughts, and I was like, I wonder about how many of these are fake titties and which ones are the real ones. Now I know these bitches all got fake titties. See, but that's the argument that I got into with my man, because I'm like,
you can tell.
Some you can and some you cannot, because they're just How, Nick? How? There was one girl that came, and I got a couple dances from one of these girls, and she had a beautiful body and stuff. And she's like, yeah, you want to touch on them? Touch my titties. And I was like, they sit
different.
Like they sit too perky. I hate doing this on myself. They're too perky.
Yeah, they sit different. You can tell.
They were just as soft. I was
you
like,
know how,
that
like,
girl, they look good to me. I think they
don't look bad. I'm just saying, you can tell. Like, you know how some people can eyeball perp? You can spot a fake titty.
Is this just embedded in men's DNA? Like,
no,
y'all just know I
like,
can spot a titty?
Because guys, like, we have this thing in our head where, like, before we get them, we're like, I want to touch fake titties. Like, oh, boob job.
That's a thing for you guys?
A little bit. It's the same thing with, like, growing up. You're like, oh, go to fucking MILF. Like, it's just like, it's like what porn does to our brains. That's porn's fault.
Okay.
Not placing blame on me. It's porn's fault. Something out here. It's not me. But that's like a thing. After you get it, you know, you're just like.
Is it a turnoff? Like when you're with women and they have fake breasts or fake boobs or a butt or whatever? Is it just
like you're disrespecting God? He gave you.
See,
those
I
days.
hate that. Because what if God gave me like freaking bee stings or so up here and I have nothing, and I want to have like some real.
So quit putting yourself into a situation that you don't experience.
I know that. I know I got boobies, but I'm saying like, what if God actually gave me, for my small girls out there, what if it gave you just like, and I want to feel like a freaking woman. I want like real tits or so.
Then go eat some cake.
Cake is not going to go straight to my tits. I'm sorry. That's
have
not how.
One kid.
Okay, look, that is not how women's bodies work. Okay, it doesn't go straight to your boobies. 9 times out of 10, it goes to your fupa, which is like, you know, like.
Why'd you say fupa? It's fupa. You said it weird.
It's a fupa.
No, it's a fupa.
Makes it sound fancier, you know. But it goes straight. It goes straight there, and then you're just stuck.
Okay. Well, then here, have a kid, give it away. or kill it. I don't care. It's your body, your choice.
So you can be milky. Is that what you're saying? So you be look at that.
Yeah. Just go up a couple bra sizes.
Do it the natural way.
No. See, that doesn't help because then you're like sagging. Like
honestly, I couldn't give a fuck one way or the other.
Okay, so guys don't care.
My personal preference, if you got nice titties, even if they're not huge, wave them. But I get mad when girls got like nice B cups and they're like, I'm gonna get a boob job. My boobs aren't.
I don't want a C or a D.
Because they don't bounce the same. I'll tell you that.
Why? Because they're just. Do fake titties not have?
It's like they're just sitting right here.
And you're just looking at them like, you gonna like follow me at all? They don't. I don't know. My personal preference, no.
No.
I'm not saying they're bad. Just saying.
What do you think about the people that get like reductions or get like breast reductions or stuff? Because I've always heard that's like a slap against God. You're rejecting what God gave you.
I knew this one girl, I'm not going to say her name, but in middle school, she was like the first girl to just have the fattest titties you've ever seen. And she was like this real small girl.
Yeah.
And she just said her back hurt all the fucking time.
Yeah, it does. It's painful.
Yeah, if you wake up with that kind of, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Don't like chop them off, get rid of them.
Your eyes get so serious about that. You're like, dope.
Yeah, boobies are nice. I'm team boobs. I'm sorry. But that's what, like I'm saying, don't, if it's like a medical thing, you're like, hey, I don't want to walk around feeling like I'm, training for a marathon wearing a plated vest. Yeah. Then go ahead.
I just was curious, and I've never thought about boob jobs or boobies like that. I haven't thought about that in a while, but being in that strip club made me think about that because I'm like, man, I wonder how many of these broads have gotten these boobs and stuff done so they can like obviously work and whatnot and get more tips.
Did you just call the strippers broads?
Yeah, broads.
What are you, from the 1930s?
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at these
see? Yeah.
What a fucking weird thing to call a girl.
What?
A broad. There's like, that's that thing. You know that?
Now you're embarrassing me. You're making me feel self-conscious.
Well, I'm trying to fix you and make you a better person. Because I have that fatal flaw about myself. So, like those trigger words, how you can tell if a dude's a bad person or hates women or not?
When I call them a broad?
Broad and females.
I don't like calling people bitches because I feel like that's mean.
Why did you go to bitches?
Well, because
There's
I feel like that's girls, women.
I'm fucking with you. That was a joke. Stop.
Fuck off, Nick. Whatever.
No, but like especially on the internet, like when a dude calls a girl a female, you're like, oh, you hate women a little bit. Like, I don't know why, like what that thing is, but if you call them females or broads, it's just kind of
slightly
like,
hate them.
It's just like a little disrespectful. I don't know. I was raised by my mom. I got to respect.
Oh, you're like,
yeah, I love you, bitches.
You could have fooled me. Yeah, could fool me. All right, bro, we're done. Yeah. I'm running away. My phone keeps blowing.